How's it going, everyone? Peti Kish Hun here, coming with you with another video. Hideaki Itsuno leaves Capcom after 30 years. This is a big deal. If you're a Capcom fan, this is a disappointing thing that's happening right now. He is the developer of many games and franchises a lot of people love today, like Devil May Cry, Dragon's Dogma, Rival Schools, Power Stone, new and old. He was the lead for a lot of these games moving forward for Capcom. Now, he just left out of nowhere. I just found this out, and it's a big deal. And we're going to be reading about this, why he left, which I don't think we're going to get factual information about why he left, but we can speculate at least and look at some other comments, what other people think as well. But before we read this article, guys, I'd love it if you guys can like, share, sub, follow on this channel. I'm growing this channel each day, and I'd really appreciate if you could do that. As well as I've been looking at my analytics, and a lot of you guys that are subscribed to me, you guys watch my videos. I thank you so much. I got 6% of you guys, but there's many others on here that keep on coming back, watching my videos, but are not subscribed, which is shocking.
Great Scott.
Subscribing doesn't take long, and it really does help me as an independent content creator. You don't have to pay at all. It's a free thing you can do. If you want to catch up with my newest videos, just subscribe and you can see all your videos in one place. It really does help me, and I really appreciate if you can do that. Let's make that go up. Let's make that 6% go up if we can. We can hit 50% or something. That would be awesome. So, all right, let's get to this article here, guys. This article is by Niche Gamer, a longtime producer at Capcom. Hideaki Itsuno has announced his departure from the company after several decades. Itsuno announced his resignation from Capcom after 30 years and 5 months this morning, while also confirming he already has a new gig lined up beginning this September. Very interesting. So it's kind of like Kojima at Konami, where he left and he built his own company. Itsuno might be doing that. He's moving on, doing something that he wants to do differently than what he does at Capcom that he constantly did for 30 years. He's moving on to something different, and he's already starting in September. That's crazy. Itsuno had his start at Capcom back in 1994, the same day Super Street Fighter II Turbo had its location test at a local arcade. Itsuno went for Capcom because it would have been an easy commute. He started as a designer for their arcade games, but eventually went on to direct a number of notable titles like Rival Schools, Power Stone, and of course, both Devil May Cry 2 Onward and Dragon's Dogma and its sequel. So he has a lot of influence on Capcom because a lot of these franchises did pretty well, especially Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, there's like a resurgence of Devil May Cry. It's for a while because 5 really went up. People love 5. It's really good. I really enjoy a lot of these franchises. I kind of enjoy for sure. It's really sad that he's leaving. Furthermore, Itsuno said he will be working on a new game in a new environment, and his hope is to create fun, beautiful games that are as memorable or even more memorable than the ones he made at Capcom. Here's the word from Itsune's son. I have an announcement for all my followers. At the end of August 2024, I will be leaving Capcom after 30 years and 5 months. Thank you for your long time support of the games and characters I have been responsible for. I hope you will continue to support Capcom's games and characters. From September, I will start developing a new game in a new environment. I hope to create fun, beautiful games that are memorable as or even more memorable than the ones I have created so far. Please stay tuned for my next creation. Hideaki Itsuno. There you go. So it's a short one, but we don't know why he left though. Usually when people leave a company, they don't start a new game completely. Only if you're Kojima, obviously.
Hello everyone. I'm back.
He made his own production company's own studio. Is Itsuno making his own company? Maybe. And he says he wants to be in a different environment. And that's a clue, I think. People are going to be saying, oh, you just pick out little things here. It doesn't mean anything. But I think there is a little context here that I don't think he was happy at Capcom. I don't know. He said he liked it and he just wanted to finish what he started. He wanted to finish Devil May Cry 5 and Dragon's Dogma 2. This is just me saying, I think he was just getting sick and tired of Capcom in general. And he wanted to create his own thing. That could be the reason. There could be other factors here. Okay, there's 3 things that could have happened here. 1, he leaves because he's sick and tired of how Capcom has become. Modern Capcom is not the Capcom we knew from the past. This is a completely different Capcom. It wants that modern audience, a lot of like localization problems, DEI, a lot of things that he's not happy about how Capcom has changed over the years, and he wants to move on and do his own thing. Another thing it could have been, Capcom could have softly fired him, but I doubt that because he said he left for himself. Capcom might have slightly wanted to push him out because they're trying to get new blood in there, trying to get new people in there. They want trying to get the old people out. The reason why, too, that could have been a little influence, and they could have bashed him maybe for Dragon's Dogma 2 or something else. I know that Itsuno said that he didn't want to do remakes or remasters of stuff, and he just wanted to continue franchises, series, make it go on. Because maybe Capcom wanted to do remakes of old Devil May Cry games and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. But now Capcom's probably gonna move on with remakes. Another thing is, obviously, if you're in retirement. Nothing's factual yet. We don't know. We're just speculating here. Actually, another thing, now I'm thinking about it could be he was just bored of Capcom. He didn't want to do those franchises anymore. He wanted to do something different. Like I said, I don't know. For me, I think it's the one where Capcom has changed so much that it's unrecognizable of what it was. How much it's sensitive, training, censorship, a lot of things. I've said it in my other videos as well, where Capcom just, trying to get a lot of different audiences from the West, changing a lot of what they're doing in Japan and just changing the whole culture in general. And, it's not looking too good for Capcom. And this is also not a good thing. Now people will be asking, what's going to happen with Devil May Cry 6? What's going to happen to these other franchises now moving forward? It's sad. It's probably not going to be good, people are saying. And then there are people who are saying that they're optimistic. It could be good. They're going to get new people that actually love the franchise, new blood, and try to replicate or try to be close to what Itsuno did. Yeah, they've done that recently with the Resident Evil franchise and Dead Rising. I'm not a big fan of what they're doing with Dead Rising right now. I think they're changing Dead Rising to be PG-13, not rated M for sure, with all that censorship. Not looking too good for that. So on Twitter, Niche Gamer below this, they had comments. And I was going to read a little bit about these. Yes, Devil May Cry is officially over. Dragon's Dogma 2 must have had a part in this decision. Game wasn't as good as Dragon's Dogma 1. Felt like there was a disconnect and mending from the higher-ups. I think Itsuno was just completing the last 2 promises, Devil May Cry 5 and Dragon's Dogma 2, to the fans before leaving. Yup, I could see that. Capcom is on the verge of becoming mid-2010s Konami. Yup, same with Square Enix, same with Bandai Namco. They're gonna get to the point where they're gonna become like Konami. Konami just went faster. Even the OG Capcom fans like myself know what's going on. I can't wait to see what he cooks in this new environment. He's gonna have more creative freedom. If he's his own man with his own group developing this new game, he doesn't have these crazy localizers. He doesn't have these crazy people, high-ups telling him what to do, what not to do. You cannot put that in there. This is why AAA gaming is drying up. The creativity is gone, and it's all just money-hungry try to please everyone. When you're not pleasing everyone, you're just pleasing just a small group of people on Twitter. Remember this, it makes a drastic change that's coming to Capcom. Get ready for the DEI Capcom era. Crapcom, my bad. Crapcom era.
Capcom presents.
I am the storm that is approaching.
There you go. Like I said, wishing him all the happiness, Yep, we all are. Hope he pulls a Kojima and does his own thing. That's what I said. Dragon's Dogma 2 future. Aw, that sucks. Lo, he saw the DEI crap and said, I'm out. That's smart. He's smart. He sees it coming. And you know what? Monster Hunter Wild's coming up. I'm not excited for it no more. I think the gameplay is going to be fine. But what they're doing, pushing with this DEI crap and what's going on, it's going to piss some fans off. Let's just say that. This just screams to me that he's been wanting to get out for a while. I wonder how bad Dragon's Dogma 2 development was. He knows where Capcom is heading. After Wilds, Capcom is sinking like a rock. Yup, probably can't stand the woke focus. Yup, that's what I said too in my other video where they canceled Dante voice actor in Street Fighter 6. He was supposed to voice Ken Masters, but they took him out. And he talked to Itsuno, and he says he doesn't care about that. Like, because for some reason, one group than the other thinks it's controversial. To be honest, nothing is really controversial. Nothing really is. It's just the media is pushing it to be controversial when in real life it's not controversial. It's just a talking point. Like, it's not controversial, but apparently it was controversial. And like that director who was working on Street Fighter 6, he left and they had new people, but they never brought him back, the voice actor for Ken Masters. So they got a new voice actor. He talked to Itsuno about it and he's like, no, it's fine. When we work on Devil May Cry 6, you're going to come back as Dante. It's all good. There's nothing, I don't see anything problem. It's just loud noise. He probably said, I just want to leave because I don't want to be in this environment. This is not who I am. This is not what I remembered Capcom to be. I don't like this woke environment. I guess that's it. The companies we all know and remembered are dying, all for the sake of DEI or whatever the reason. It's all up to the new people to help revive the company, although I doubt that's ever gonna happen. Yeah, we saw that with the Dead Rising with the new people. Modern audience, we heard that. That's already a red flag. We know. With these DEI crap, maybe his creativity was starting to be limited, or Capcom wasn't planning to make a new DMC or rival school, etc. We would probably see all the best people who actually cared about gaming leave Capcom. I'm very sad. Director of this caliber doesn't just quit a company after 30 years. Capcom was either mistreating him, demanding too much, or there's a big shift in the company and he's not taking any of it. Yup. I think that's what it is. He probably has an NDA and he can't say yet, but maybe when later people interview him on podcasts and stuff, he's gonna tell us the truth, what happened in general. And yeah, it's not gonna be good. It is what it is, you know? Hopefully he moves on and does his thing and does something great. What a legacy he's left at Capcom, you know, for sure. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if Capcom can return from this, to be honest. Capcom has changed, and we know that, and it's time to move on. Whatever he comes up with next, I'm all for it. Whatever game he finishes up, does projects, I'm all for it. He's made some really good ones. I really enjoy his games. What do you guys think overall about this whole thing? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I thank you so much for watching this long. And if you didn't enjoy this video, I still thank you so much for watching this long. Till the next time, guys, have a good one all. And I'll see you later. See ya.